In the heart of the digital battlegrounds, where skill meets strategy, one player stood tall, carving a legend of precision and power. In today's video, we're diving into the incredible journey of one of the most skilled and influential players in the Call of Duty mobile esports scene. From humble beginnings to becoming a true legend, this is the story of Heaven.
Oh, Heaven, you still have a lot of time to play with. Doesn't quite get the shot. Sure, with the momentum, and there you go, gets the kill. Gets one more. Clutches off the round.
Meet TC Jun, known to the world as Heaven, a name that became synonymous with sniper supremacy and unyielding determination.
Hi, I'm Heaven. I'm 20 this year, and I'm a professional Call of Duty mobile player.
Before dominating in Call of Duty Mobile, he showcased his skills in PUBG Mobile and Critical Ops, giving us a glimpse of the greatness yet to come. Fun fact, he was a Critical Ops player for King's Clan, the 2x Europe's Call of Duty Mobile regional final champion. But it was in Call of Duty Mobile that Heaven truly flourished. He was unstoppable right from the game's debut, rising to become the undisputed king of sniping. He seized the first spot in the Season 1 of Rank leaderboard in the Garena server, igniting a fire that would blaze across the esports world. Heaven's journey began on December 21, 2019, when he made his debut in the Call of Duty mobile esports scene. In the tournament Clan Invasion Singapore, his team Divinity Uprising achieved a remarkable feat by finishing in first place.
They just need 10 more points, and they will be the champion of this tournament here, ladies and gentlemen. 8 more kills. UAV spots one more right in front of it. Divinity right in front of him as well. Heaven gets him out. It will be Divinity, the champion of the Call of Duty Mobile Clan Invasion Singapore Grand Finals.
This victory marked the beginning of an extraordinary career filled with triumphs and unforgettable moments. As the curtains drew close on 2020, Heaven left an undeniable imprint on the Call of Duty mobile esports landscape. The year commenced with a bang as Heaven's Divinity Uprising dominated the Call of Duty Mobile Singapore Championship 2020. Their commanding 3-0 win and final earned them the championship title. This triumphant start set the stage for what was to come. In a riveting display of skill, Heaven's team Divinity Uprising dominated the ESL MSP Championship 2020 Singapore qualifier, securing an emphatic 3-0 victory over FAM.
Nearing that championship status yet again. It's just 5 points left for them. And ladies and gentlemen, your reigning, defending, undisputed CODM champions of Singapore, Divinity Uprising!
September bore witness to a defining clash, as Heaven's Divinity Uprising locked horns with NRX Jeremiah in the ESL MSP Championship 2020. The heart-pounding duel culminated in a 3-2 victory for Divinity Uprising.
NRX, they have to go in now. Heaven going there, taking out Idra and JC at the same time.
This is done! And wow, Rila!
As the year reached its crescendo, Heaven embarked on the illustrious stage of the Call of Duty Mobile World Championship 2020 Garena Edition. Securing a commendable 3rd-4th place finish, Divinity Uprising displayed their prowess on the grand stage. This achievement, however, came with a poignant twist. Their position kept them from ascending to the apex, the Call of Duty Mobile World Championship 2020, boasting an astonishing prize pool of $750,000, which later got cancelled due to the COVID pandemic, and prize pool was distributed equally among 8 qualified teams. And finally, in a stunning conclusion to the year, Heaven's Divinity Uprising clashed with NRX Jeremiah in the ESL MSP Major 2020. A fiercely contested battle culminated in a thrilling 3-2 victory for Divinity Uprising. This triumph closed the year on a high note.
Once again, your champions of the MSP Major, Divinity Uprising.
His rivalry with Whoopi, the Filipino sniper extraordinaire, was legendary.
If not, it would be a 4-on-3, but Heaven eliminates Whoopi, ladies and gentlemen, boys.
Whoopi and Heaven and Whoopi. Who will be the first to go?
Fierce battles between these two sniping titans not only thrilled fans, but also showcased the pinnacle of competitive spirit. Heaven's quest for greatness ignited in the MYSG Championship 2021.
See Heaven up in YouTube all the time. This is the rise of Derp as he goes through, but Heaven takes him out early. Divinity for that comeback. Make sure you walk through. Oh, Heaven, he is pissed.
Divinity Uprising his team battled fiercely in the grand finals against Udo RSG. It was a contest of champions, a clash of titans. Despite a valiant effort, Divinity Uprising stood as runners-up, leaving a mark with a score of 2-3. On March 10th, players of Divinity were picked up by a new organization, Almighty, and with that, a fresh chapter in the saga of Heaven's domination kicked off, promising even more excitement. The journey continued, leading Heaven to the Garena Invitational. And his new team had a shaky start, finishing 6th out of 8th in group stage, but performed well in playoffs as they faced off against DG Esports in a battle that would test their mettle. They secured a commendable third-place finish with a score of 1-3.
It's a one-on-one, but yet again, Heaven, the best sniper, Lion City representing Almighty Heaven.
As the summer sun shone bright, so did Heaven's star. Almighty charged forward in the MYSG Invitational 2021 summer. Victory was written in their gameplay as they clinched the championship title with a 5-3 victory against Resurgence. Unstoppable, unyielding.
To challenge and change, Flash stepping in with the Fennec, but unfortunately, even Flash, lightning speed, the speed of light, cannot function better than Heaven snipes.
Almighty's dominance soared in the Singapore Championship 2021. Heaven's team claimed a convincing 3-0 victory over Gaijin Rogue in final as they came on top after a 12-tournament win streak, as all eyes were set on the World Champs 2021 qualifiers. The CODM World Championship 2021 Garena Finals bore witness to a remarkable showdown. Almighty won all 5 matches in group stage with the score of 2-1 and dominated in playoffs as Almighty emerged victorious with a resounding 3-1 triumph against DG Esports of Indonesia in grand finals. Almighty dominated qualifiers, going undefeated with an 8-win streak, etching their name as champions of the Garena region and qualifying for the World Championship for the first time ever.
Champions of Garena regional qualifiers and those who will represent us at the World Championship.
Heaven became playoffs MVP with 209 kills and average kill of 20.9. Following the cancellation of World Finals due to COVID pandemic, the tournament was split into East Finals and West Finals. Every challenge only fueled Heaven's fire. In the CODM World Championship 2021 East Finals, Almighty faced their toughest test yet. The battlefield was fierce, the stakes were high. Almighty won all 5 of their games in Group A against Blacklist, FPX, Scars, Vitality, and True Rippers.
Really big, because this is a money hill as well. They got most of the points already in that 4th hill, and that got annihilated, but then Heaven with a really big triple kill.
In playoffs, Almighty faced Vox, where Heaven and Unlucky lead their teams Fearless, in which Heaven came on top as Amped snatched at a 3-2 win. But Almighty lost both upper bracket final and grand final with a score of 2-3 against Blacklist Ultimate. They stood as runners-up, claiming a staggering prize of $180,000.
The defensive side of things, but the opener onto Heaven! I don't know how Kenshi knew he was there, but he's been the only factor keeping Almighty in the game. He's gone now, and the pressure is on like no other as the comeback is on the verge of happening for Blacklist.
And so, the year drew to a close on a crescendo of victory. Heaven's team Almighty once again took the center stage in the MYSG Invitational 2021 winter. With a 3-1 triumph over Sem9, they secured the championship title.
Your MYSG champions, Almighty!
Oh, it's down to the wire. 1. Whoa! No way. No way. No way! Does he win this? Oh my gosh! Oh my! What? That was the nastiest thing I've ever seen!
In the year 2022, Heaven's journey through the competitive Call of Duty mobile esports scene continued, showcasing his skill and dedication in numerous tournaments. The year started on a strong note as in the Garena Masters 2022 Season 1, Heaven's team, Almighty, reached the finals. Despite a valiant effort, they finished as runners-up against Blacklist Ultimate with a score of 0-3. In the Garena Masters 2022 Season 2, Almighty once again secured a third-place finish, this time against Omega Esports with a score of 1-3 for the third-place battle.
Wait for your finish. How to go in there for a 4-man push going inside.
It should be more than enough now. 3 hard points to close off a game. Unthought of. This has never happened before, I believe, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, within the pro scene.
The first runner-up of Garena Masters 1. Second runner-up of Garena Masters 2. From Singapore, we have Almighty!
In the Garena Masters 2022 Season 3, Almighty secured the 3rd place position, losing against Blacklist Ultimate with a score of 1-3 in the lower bracket final.
But unfortunately, Incendio, he gets one. Jamin gets the kill. Last 4 plays to go. But unfortunately, Jeffro gets taken out. Last
3,
2, 1. And Blacklist sends Almighty home.
In the Garena Invitational 2022, Almighty secured the 4th place position, battling fiercely against WPM Low Kings in the lower bracket. The match ended with a score of 2-3. In the world of competitive gaming, success is a fickle mistress. For Almighty, despite their impressive top 4 finishes in the Garena Invitational and Garena Masters 2022 Season 1, 2, and 3 tournament, they couldn't close out any tournament in top as they always fell short. The yearning for triumph burned ever brighter as they faced their another great challenge, the CODM World Championship 2022 Garena Finals. The odds were stacked against them, doubters casting shadows over their every move. Many questioned if Almighty could even secure a spot, as only 2 teams from Garena region could qualify in the first ever offline World Championship in Raleigh, USA. Heaven fearlessly lead his team as they delved deep into the heart of battle, each member harnessing their unique strengths. And as the Garena Finals dawned, Almighty's journey to glory began. In an epic showdown, Almighty clashed with Omega Esports in the Grand Finals. The battlefield was fierce, both teams refusing to yield. In a nail-biting finish, Almighty secured a hard-fought 4-3 victory, claiming the championship title for the Garena region.
Let us present you the champions of this series. It is Almighty.
Heaven had led Almighty to victory, proving the doubters wrong in a triumphant display of skill and teamwork. From a lowest of 35 kills to a breathtaking high of 51 kills, he emerged as the cornerstone of Almighty's success. With a tournament-ending KD ratio of 1.55 and a staggering 830 kills, Heaven cemented his legacy as a back-to-back champion and the undisputed MVP of Garena Stage 4. Heaven's talents continued to shine as he led Almighty to victory in the CODM Fall Invitational 2022, where top teams from Garena and China faced off as a preparation for World Champs. They secured the championship title with a thrilling 4-3 victory against Q9, and Heaven once again proved everyone his worth as he became FMVP with overall 1.6 KD in group stage hardpoint and 1.1 KD overall in finals, also having the highest kill count in with 627 kills. In the prestigious CODM World Championship 2022, Heaven's team, Almighty, competed fiercely against Skade. Despite a hard-fought close battle, Almighty lost against the Skade 2-3 twice, winning only 1 match in group stage against Nova Esports 3-0 and finished 9th to 12th overall, securing a prize of $30,000.
How are you guys prepping for the World Championships this year?
Honestly, I don't know if I will still be playing like this. I will know in April, so.
In the year 2023, Heaven's journey in the competitive Call of Duty mobile esports scene reached its final chapter as rumors of him retiring was circling around the community a lot. Despite the rumors, Heaven was just not done yet. The year began with the Garena Masters 2023 Season 4. Despite a valiant effort, Heaven's team, Almighty, finished 4th after losing a challenging match against Omega Esports with a score of 0-3 in lower brackets. As summer rolled around, Heaven participated in the CODM Summer Invitational 2023, his last tournament. Almighty battled hard but secured the 4th place position after losing in the lower bracket semi-final 2-4 against Wolves. After 3 remarkable years in the competitive scene, Heaven announced his retirement on June 29, 2023, through a heartfelt Twitter post. In the post, he mentioned that his decision was driven by a lack of motivation and a waning enjoyment of the game. He expressed his gratitude for all the support he received throughout his journey, leaving behind a legacy that will continue to inspire and influence the esports community. These achievements and his retirement announcement mark the culmination of Heaven's incredible journey in the world of competitive Call of Duty mobile esports.